Hey, what's up guys? This is Gus, back with another gameplay commentary. The gameplay you're looking at right now is from Halo 4, and not the most impressive score you're going to see at the end. I only had 16 kills, but I'm bringing you this gameplay because I was playing with the team of guys that I usually play with, and we just totally dominated the other team. And the thing is, I'm going to just put it out there like you know I do. The other team was full of scrubs. Not going to deny it, not going to claim that we're world beaters, because we're not. We just got lucky to play against people that weren't very good, and we dominated them. So enjoy the dominating performance, but let's move on to the commentary. It's Friday today, the 17th. NBA's looking hot. Western Conference Finals was decided yesterday. Eastern Conference Finals, we're still waiting for the Knicks and Pacers to wrap up their series, which I kind of expected last night. I expected the Pacers to do what they had to do, take care of business and beat the Knicks, but they just didn't play a good game. Now, I'm not going to take all the credit away from the Knicks. I mean, at the end of the day, you know what? They got the win. They did what they had to do, but I just wasn't impressed with their win last night. I thought that the Pacers pretty much did everything in their power to allow the Knicks to win. They shot free throws very poorly. Their leading scorer, Hill, was out. They just didn't do what they had to do. I expect this series to be over by Saturday. I will be checking out the game, and I just don't think the Knicks have enough. I don't really like the Knicks team. Even when they were hot this year, I was like a little bit concerned, like, damn, I didn't think they were that good. But even when they were hot, I was like, I just never put too much into a team that relies so much on the jump shot, and that's the way they are. Now, if they come out on Saturday, shoot lights out, then yes, they have a chance to beat the Pacers, and then who knows what can happen back at home. But I just don't think that a team that relies on Carmelo Anthony, and worse, on a person like J.R. Smith, I just don't think that they're going to get very far in the playoffs. It's just not going to happen, because you cannot stay hot from the outside. You need real leaders. And J.R. Smith is not a leader. He's not a smart man. He's going to do what he has to do to look cool, and you know, he'll get hot at times and make you say, oh man, he's awesome. But at the end of the day, if he's a leading guy on your team, you're just not going to get very far in the playoffs. So I expect the Pacers to do what they have to do, play the right way. Hopefully Hill comes back on Saturday, because they're going to need health to take care of business. So anyway, they should wrap this series up by Saturday, and Indiana will go on to face the Miami Heat, which I think will be a good series. Now, I think the Miami Heat, I think they're going to win that series. I'm predicting that they'll win in 7 games, and the reason why is just because, like I've said in other videos, the Miami Heat have just too many weapons. Now, the thing is, Dwayne Wade is hobbled. He's been hobbled for a while now, and I think he's breaking down people. I'm not trying to hate on the Miami Heat fans. It's just a fact of life. It just seems like he's always hurt. He's hobbled. But the thing is, they have other guys that can make up for Dwayne Wade not being there. Ray Allen, old as fuck, but he can still hit that 3. Shane Battier can hit the 3, play good defense. Chalmers, so on and so forth. They have enough contributing guys on that team where you don't have to rely on just one guy night in and night out. So I expect them to take care of business. Now, Indiana, they play good defense. They're a very young team. They hustle. They do what they have to do. So I'm not totally ruling them out, but I just don't think at this point in time that they have that scorer like a Danny Granger type of player that can take them, lead them, and give them enough points. I just think the Miami Heat played too good a defense, and although they're going to beat some tough games, I don't think Indiana's going to have enough. So I expect the Miami Heat to move on to the finals now. Just a quick note on the Miami Heat. They've had an easy road up until this point. Anybody can admit that. So they haven't really been tested, but we'll see what happens in this next series. Now, Western Conference Finals has been decided. It's going to be the Spurs against the Grizzlies. Now, the thing is, that's going to be a tough series, and I'm just going to take a guess. I'm not really 100% confident either way on who's going to win that series. I just think it's going to be that close. Again, I expect that series to go 7 games, just like in the Eastern Conference Finals. You just have two good teams that play the game the right way. Health is on Memphis' side. It's on the Spurs side. Now the Spurs, as we all know, they have an older team, but they always seem to do what they have to do to win games. They get contributions from other guys, the no-name guys, and they do it year in and year out. So we're going to see what's going to happen. I think the matchups have been pretty good for the Grizzlies, and they've taken care of business. I'm not taking anything away from the Grizzlies. I've been happy to see the Grizzlies win. You know, and if they won against the Spurs, it wouldn't hurt me either way. I mean, my team's the Lakers, so either way, whatever team wins, I'm fine. I just want to see good basketball. I don't want to see blowouts, anything like that. I just want to see the best team advance, and I'm going to call the Memphis Grizzlies in 7 games. They're just playing that well right now. They're winning games on the road, which are the tough games to win in the playoffs. They're just getting contributions from Randolph's looking really good, Gasol's looking really good, Connoly's looking really. They just have a good team, and they're coming out getting hot at the right time, just like the Mavericks did a few years ago. The Mavericks weren't the best team, as you remember, a couple years ago when they beat the Heat. They weren't the best team at all, but they got hot at the right time, and it looks like the Grizzlies are doing the exact same thing. They're winning these close games. It seems like everybody on that team is playing really well, playing good basketball, so I expect both series, Eastern and Western Conference, to be very long series, either 6 or 7 games. And in the finals, I expect the finals matchup to be the Miami Heat. And although the Western Conference is going to be a tough choice, I'm just going to have to go with Memphis right now. They're just playing really good basketball. Like I said, they're just playing the way they should be playing. They just have a good team. They've got a good mixture of veterans. They have a good mixture of young guys that are hustling, that are hungry. So I expect the Grizzlies to move on. So anyway, that's the end of my commentary. I'm GusCunnilin, and I'm out.